Some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. And for the Lakers, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Smart is out there with Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Easy jumper from very short distance.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. Four on the clock. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Heat. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Hachimura. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. Taken away. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Mitchell. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Jovic. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, nice job with the screen. Then Jovic found the weak spot in the defense.
And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
Yeah, there's only 1 letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player, but this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name over the next few years.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mitchell. He's around 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Back to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Trying to end the drought. Los Angeles with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Back to Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Up top, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Wiggins outside. Ayton against Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Over Ayton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doncic against Wiggins. 14 feet away. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's Wiggins missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
Here's Adebayo. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Powell, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Over Wiggins. Reeves gets the bucket.
Boy, Austin Reeves is a handful in that mid-range area.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Wiggins outside. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Mitchell in the corner. Shot on the wing. That one doesn't go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Smart passes to Ayton. Yes! And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Outside, Adebayo. Over Ayton. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Hachimura finds Smart. Oh, Ayton in position.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Now here's Powell. Fires the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
We've seen Norman Powell be a starter. Average 20 for a season. He's also been a 6th Man of the Year candidate. No matter his role, Norman Powell's a guard who produces at a high level.
The free throw drops for Powell. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Dalton Connect in for Smart. And he can't make it 3 for 3. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Fontecchio's checked in. Now Smith, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Larson. Pass to Fontecchio. Jaquez outside. They set the pick from past the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
And he sinks the second.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
Here's Larson. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Ware passes to Larson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Back to connect. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Heat leading by 6. Down low. Here's Fontecchio. Some solid defense from Ayton. Connect with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Fontecchio. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Connect. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Pass to Larson. Here's Jonas. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Connect. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Hachimura. Hayes finds Connect. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's LaRavia. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the middle. It's tipped. Taken away by Hayes. LaRavia inside. He's defended by Ware. And that one's good. LaRavia. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Larson. He's defended by LaRavia. Pass to Jonas. Buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hayes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Fontecchio is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Jonas. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Pass to Jonas. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 7. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Powell outside. Jaquez outside. Pass to Jonas. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Connect. The shot by Jonas, no good. Reeves in the corner. And it's good off the back rim and in. Reeves has got his second basket.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Jonas. He's defended by Reeves. Powell feeling it out a bit. Miami needs to get a shot off. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Jonas, no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Connect finds Hayes. Here's Vanderbilt. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ware dishes to Powell. Here's Jonas. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Ware, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Reeves. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Here's Ware, covered by Hayes. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Powell, that's good.
Well, what I like about Powell is that he takes what's available. When you give him these mid-range J's, he's more than happy to fire away.
Here's Reeves. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. And it's LaRavia missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Powell, right side. Here's Jonas. No good on the three.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Pass to LaRavia. Reeves outside. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Ware. Here's Jonas. And the three off target. Now Reeves to the paint to end the drought. That's tipped. Jaquez with the ball. Pass to Jonas. Now Ware. Powell finds Jaquez. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Connect. Still scoreless. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hayes. Now here's Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss. It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by LaRavia. Powell outside. Jaquez outside. Pass to Jonas. Misses the three.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's LaRavia. Kept alive. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Jake LaRavia. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Jonas. Reeves against Wiggins. And here's Adebayo outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now, here's Adebayo. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Over Ayton. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Fast aware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell against Doncic. Again, the miss by the Heat. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin, back to you.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic with a screen on Wiggins. Reeves, that's a two-pointer, and Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 3. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Larson. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. A three-pointer. Wiggins, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hachimura. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Reeves outside. Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Larson, guarded by Smart. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Never easy guarding Luka. He looks to get to the line amongst the toughest covers in the NBA.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Miami with a change here, too. Jovic is checked in. And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he makes all three.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Wiggins outside. Back to Mitchell. 56 seconds left to play here in the half.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Mitchell. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And stolen by Wiggins. Right side, Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Back to Adebayo. Over Ayton. Miami no good on that time either. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, for Miami, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Heading back to the Heat for a moment, they're right in the middle of a highly contested battle.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luka Doncic out there with Smart. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Doncic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Adebayo. Powell against Smart. From the line, Powell, that's good. Powell's got 9 points.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Jovic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the right side. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wiggins up top. He's defended by Reeves. From 10 feet out, here's Adebayo. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Free throw good, Reeves. And Reeves drops them both. And so Powell will bring it up for Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. On the wing, Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. And it's Mitchell missing. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Stolen. Wiggins finds Powell. Back to Wiggins. Over Reeves. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Heat lead by 3.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Back to Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Wiggins sets a screen for Powell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
The Heat leading by 4. Powell outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
To the middle, here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It's good.
Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
He'd have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Powell against Smart. Powell outside. There's a good screen. Out to the wing. Here's Jovic. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
Well, the 7-footer, Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
I think for the Heat, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Doncic passes to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Has to Ware. And here is Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Over Smart. The shot by Powell, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Reeves. 10 points for him. A miss that time would have put him up.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Ayton, the pass to Reeves. Now Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get better.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. Now here's Wiggins over Reeves. And it's Wiggins missing. Wiggins against Reeves. Pass to Smart. Out left to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Smart. No good on the triple. The Heat have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Doncic with the steal. Down low. Shot from 6. Reeves gets the bucket.
How about the toughness there by Reeves, meeting the defense inside and getting that one to go.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 5. Again, the miss by the Heat. Oh, Ayton in position. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Right side Smart. Launches it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wiggins dishes to Ware. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Ayton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Powell. Averaging around 26 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in for Smart. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Connect. He has yet to score. Doncic. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Doncic. And it's Miami with the rebound. Inside, here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. Los Angeles leading by 6. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Kevin, back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes in. Adebayo's got 20.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Doncic. Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Ware. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Miami trailing. LaRavia with it. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. Rob. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jaquez the pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Jonas. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Connect with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Connects. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami, Khalil Ware is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Jonas. And it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. Connect. No good.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Now here's Powell. He's guarded by Connect. The shot by Powell, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. Pass to Connect. Hayes with the screen for Connect. And Hayes throws it down.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
The Heat trail by 4. Steps back. Pass to Jonas. He lobs it up, taken away by Hayes. Reeves right side. Now Connect. And here's Hayes. And Ware pulls it down.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Pass to Connect. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. Over in the corner, Jaquez. That 3 off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Reeves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Reeves welcomes the contact on his way up, especially when he's that close to the basket.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Connect. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
And Allie, thanks so much. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Jonas. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hayes. Here's Reeves. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reeves has got 11 in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Adebayo.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's LaRavia. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Powell with it. He's defended by Reed. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Miami with a change here, too. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Jonas. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the inside. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Jaquez finds Mitchell. Powell outside. Down low, here's Ware, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Heat. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside, Smart. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura with a screen on Wiggins. From deep, Reeves fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. Wiggins against Reeves. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Powell. With some arc. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Mitchell. Powell outside. Adebayo passes to Powell. Over Doncic. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
An efficient scorer. Part of the reason Powell shoots such a high percentage, he picks good shots to take.
Here's Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's the screen to the paint, trying to find where, and gets it to him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Mitchell against Doncic. Powell outside. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Adebayo. Powell for three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now, here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Pass to Doncic. Now Hachimura. Now here's Ayton. Here's Reeves. From deep, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jovic lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Ayton. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. And he does not hit. Doncic against Mitchell. Now Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Cleared away by Ayton. Hachimura with it. Smart outside. Now Reeves. Off target from outside. Here's Wiggins. Smart with the steal. Doncic outside. Now Reeves. 1:44 left in the fourth.
Right there, Ayton stepping up, understanding what this team needs from him.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Adebayo. It's tipped. Powell outside. Now Adebayo.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Adebayo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hachimura fires, and down goes the 3.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the Heat call time here. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell against Smart. Beyond the arc. That shot no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Doncic outside. He's off from 3. Heat on offense.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Now, here's Mitchell.
Yes!
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.